And welcome back, everyone. Our continuing coverage of this Little League World Series. Tonight, 2 unbeatens on the United States side and a gorgeous night for baseball in South Williamsport. Our coverage of this Little League World Series is presented by T-Mobile. And here it is a team from South Riding, Virginia, taking on a team from Maui, Hawaii. Both are unbeaten. Virginia has been incredibly impressive so far in their 2 victories. They have not allowed a hit. Only one other team has gone 3 games and not allowed a hit. We'll see if they can match it. Will not be easy against these kids from Hawaii. Last year, of course, Honolulu won the whole thing, and tonight Maui will look to take another step towards that. The winner goes to the United States Championship. The loser will play against Louisiana tomorrow night. This is a unique night for us as well. ESPN will have our traditional coverage of this call. David Ross, Kyle Peterson, Julie Foudy will join me. But as you can see, that's not Julie, that's not Kyle, and that's definitely not Rossi. These guys are way better looking than those two. We will now let you to get a chance to introduce themselves, which is typical of the Little League World Series, so go ahead.
Hi everybody, Aiden Blank, so glad to be, we're a part of history tonight, the first ever Kids Cast of the Little League World Series. I'll be a junior at Fairfield Ludlow High School in Fairfield, Connecticut in the fall, and I'm 16 years old, and my favorite baseball team has to be the New York Yankees.
Well, hello everyone, I'm Eddie Kalegi, so excited to be here. I'm a rising junior, Metuchen High School, let's go Bulldogs, and I'm a New York Mets fan as well.
I'm Monet Davis. I'm going to be a freshman at Hampton University, and my favorite baseball team are the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I know Monet Davis. I remember a long time ago, feels like yesterday, 2014. I started this relationship with Monet in Bristol. We knew what we had coming into the Little League World Series in Williamsport. Not sure the other teams knew what they had in store when Monet took the ball and went to the mound. Became an international sensation. Show me the Monet. We saw a lot of Monet. With her strikeouts and with her composure and with her passion for the game of baseball, which continues today. And we'll all get a chance to enjoy that over the course of the next couple of hours on ESPN2 with the Kids Cast. I'm going to exit stage left and turn it over to Monet, Eddie, and Aiden. Guys, take it away.
Carl, thanks so much. And Monet, we just saw those clips. It does feel like ages ago that you were in this Little League World Series. What was it like to be out on that field in front of all those people under those such bright lights?
It was pretty cool. It's something that I dreamed about as a pitcher, to pitch under the lights, and it was an experience I'll never forget.
And thinking back 5 years later, the experience playing here in the Little League World Series, what is it like taking it all in 5 years later, now in the broadcast booth, rather than being on the field?
It's cool to be up here. I think we got the best seats in the house. We get to watch an incredible game, and I'm excited for tonight. I think we'll do an amazing job, and we'll make sure the kids will really enjoy our broadcast.
Well, let's see some of our other Kid Casting counterparts. Let's set it down to Julie Foudy, who's with Zoe Alter and Raheel Jaswal on the famous hill here in Williamsport.
Thank you, Eddie. I have found the Kid Casters. I'm showing them the best spots in the house on the hill. This is where it's at. And you know what? I'm really excited because I feel like I don't even have to work tonight. You guys are going to do the open. You're going to introduce yourself, talk about the game. Go, Zoe.
Thanks, Julie. I'm Zoe Alter. I'm 15 from Chappaqua, New York, and I'll be a sophomore at Horace Greeley High School in the fall. I'm excited to see this game because Hawaii's been dominant in this tournament, winning the last 7 consecutive games dating back to 2018. Here's Raheel.
Hi, everyone. I'm Raheel Jaswal. I'm going to be a sophomore at King High School, and I'm looking forward to see Virginia play because they're looking to toss their 3rd straight no-hitter.
And this is going to be me all night, not working. Ravi?
Wow. Well, why would this night be different than any other night, Julie? Grab a bite to eat and just settle in on the hill. Kids are all set. Look forward to seeing them on ESPN2. And our coverage continues right here on ESPN.
T-Mobile. Home or away, T-Mobile now connects 99% of Little League families on America's network.
Central East Maui Little League appearing in its first Little League World Series. This is the first time a Little League from Maui is playing in the Little League World Series, and they have been rock solid so far. Lombardi Stadium, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. First pitch coming up in just a couple of minutes. Over 15,000 call it home. So many more vacation there every single year. The island of Maui is so beautiful. Shane Victorino, Kurt Suzuki. I think Kurt Suzuki got a mention during our first game. We're going to meet the kids from the island. The team lineups are brought to you by Office Depot.
My name is Marley Sebastian, and my favorite video game is Minecraft.
My name is Caleb Matthias, and my favorite food is pizza.
My name is Kenny Matsubayashi, and my favorite baseball player is Doc Peterson.
Hi, my name is Isaac Kimomura, and my favorite emoji is the shocking emoji.
My name is Nicholas Nashila, and my favorite singer is Bruno Mars.
My name is Nakia Kalahau. My favorite baseball player is Derek Jeter.
My name is Logan Kulaloya, and my favorite food is pancakes. My name is Duke Aloy, and my favorite game is Fortnite.
My name is Shiloh Gilliland, and my favorite athlete is Troy Polamalu.
My name is Caleb Chai, and my favorite baseball player is Jose Altuve.
My name is Jaron Pasquale, and my favorite actor is Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
My name is Branson Hong, and my favorite singer is Post Malone.
My name is Kamaha'o Akimo, and my favorite subject is math.
There's Brad Long. He is the manager of this Hawaii team. Coaches said the kids will play their heart out every game, and that they have really gelled like a brotherhood. They don't ever look at themselves as a favorite, unlike some of the other teams from the West in Hawaii. But boy, the way they've started, they certainly put themselves into a favorite conversation. And on the mound, the guy that's been the superstar for this Virginia team is Justin Lee.
This is numbers are getting a little bit crazy here for Justin Lee. 2 games here, 6 2/3, punched out 80, hasn't given up a hit. Nobody for Virginia has given up a hit. 2 straight no-hitters coming into this ball game. And Rossi, a bit different offense tonight, though, because Hawaii has definitely looked like one of the better teams here.
Yeah, we've done their games. They get going to put the ball in play, contact, great at bats. Got a little bit of thump there, but their numbers are really good versus the fastball. They really took care of Marshall Luke for Louisiana. I mean, they can put the ball in play.
Here are the kids from the Southwest. Egan Prather in the middle there pitched a terrific game earlier today. They knocked off New Jersey, and they will get the loser of this game tonight. Will it be Virginia? Will it be Hawaii? Terrific setting. The winner goes to the United States Championship game on Saturday on ABC. Hawaii is a team, as these guys just said, that will swing. They've only been walked twice. And the Virginia opponents 0 for 29. Isaac Imamura steps in. Imamura stands only 4'8". He weighs 100 pounds. A lot of times you'll see the third baseman sneak in a few steps on the grass. That's not the case for Brady Yates. And Lee's first 3 pitches all miss.
We got short and some that are just riding up and in. We've seen that early on in the Little League World Series. Couple first innings. Guys try to find their rhythm. See a group that's locked in here for Virginia.
4-pitch walk. In spite of the fact they hadn't given up a hit, they have walked some. In fact, Lee now has walked 5 in 6 2/3. And typical of a Little League team, now you get into the guys that can really hit the ball and hit it over the wall. Branson Hong, the shortstop. Jaron Pasquale, the third baseman. And Nakia Kahailau will bat in the cleanup spot.
I'll tell you, this is their guy, understands the game the best on their team, makes great decision.
Hong squares, there's a strike.
Hence the take right there. Guy knows, make Lee throw a strike. Borderline pitch right there, let him see one. Get in this rhythm, make sure we don't chase anything outside the zone.
On the ground to third, Yates to second for 1. They will not throw across to first to try to complete the double play. Nice job over there at third base by Brady Yates.
Job by Brady Yates, and a good decision by Colton Hicks, the second baseman, too, because that one just took a little bit too much time. You're not going to turn to double play, so no reason to try to make that throw.
The umpire? Yeah.
Not sure what the conversation is going to be about, unless he felt that perhaps the runner Imamura.
I don't think he slid. I would assume that's what the discussion is.
Yeah, or peel off.
Never hurts to ask.
Alan Bowden, who is a high school baseball, basketball player, has coached youth baseball for 8 years. Yeah, there is an attempt to peel off, actually, by Imamura. He exited stage right. So 1 down. Here's the home run hitter, Jaron Pasquale. Ouch. High and inside, and it got him.
Well, Russell, we were talking about in the first game today, these kids climb all over the plate, and sometimes you pitch inside, man, if you miss anything off the plate, especially that right-hander where that fastball is going to run in towards the right-handed hitter, there's just nowhere to go.
Yeah, we seen early on here for Justin Lee, ball just kind of either sinking down or got that arm side run, not quite found his release point on the mound tonight.
Nakia Kahailelau. Down ball 1. So Justin Lee continues to try to find his release point. Kahailau 5'4", 118. Gonna fall in love with Noah Culpepper behind the plate tonight too. The catcher, only 4'8", about 80 pounds. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm a big Culpepper fan here.
Yeah, and he made a good adjustment right there. Fastball away. The ball's been leaking into right-handers. Called that fastball away and set up a little more on the outside corner to help out Justin Lee get to that release point. Ooh. Nasty pitch. Akea.
Yeah, Akea, and on the bottom, Kahailelau. Good pitch.
A
little stress for Justin Lee for a team that hasn't given up a hit yet. And there's the first hit they've given up and a chance for a run. And we'll hold him now. The throw goes high, and that's going to allow the runner to come in to score and the other two to advance. Kahailelau delivers the first hit against Virginia and the first run on the throwing error for Michael Bowden out there in right field.
Branson Hong's a base runner. Watch him come around. So he's got to go around third hard enough that you force a throw. Now you just wait. But he reads it high right away. So doesn't wait. See exactly where the ball ends up. Sees ball's definitely going to get over the catcher's head. Takes off. Scores the first run for Hawaii on the first hit that Virginia has allowed in this entire Little League World Series.
Second and third. And Logan Kulolea. You guys try to explain it. What is it about Hawaii that forces you into these mistakes?
I think it's contact. These guys make good contact. They put the ball in play. Their at-bats are relentless. They foul off tough pitches. Justin Lee has not been on his A game so far here in the first inning, but there's no panic and there's a nice calm approach at the plate. And when you've got those few things going and you make contact, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
See Louisiana tomorrow. Marshall Luke, their big stud pitcher, faced Hawaii. They hit him around, and Louisiana had to take him out of the game. That one's high. Here comes the runner from third, Pasquale. 2-0 Hawaii. And a very uncharacteristic start for the team from Loudoun South Little League in South Riding.
Another ball running up. KP can't quite find that pitch. Down and away. Needs to get out, get a little extension on that ball.
Settle down, we're fine. 2 runs isn't gonna win this game, okay? Look at me. Are you tight in your back, or are you okay? Feeling fine? All right, well, let's just get these 2 outs, okay? Listen, finish down, towel snap drill, right? Finish down. You're leaving yourself up a little bit. Your release point's a little high. That's what's going on. So lead with your hip, finish down here, right? Finish downhill, and we're good, okay? Nothing gets by you, okay? Hey, heads up. 2 runs ain't gonna win this game. Let's go. Good.
Virginia hasn't even come to the plate yet. We only have 1 out in the top of the first inning. Kahailelau has gone to third base. Seen an error. And then a wild pitch to make it 2-0.
Good adjustment there. Immediately gets down in the zone, back to the middle of the plate.
3-1.
3-0 green light.
Kulolea Now 3-2, 5'6", 117. Logues is 2 for 2 with an RBI. See Mom Kimberly and Dad Stanley.
Nice
in the dirt. That one gets away. Look out. Runner from third. Score from Kale Howe. What a read on that ball that just squirted in front of the plate.
It's the pressure we're talking about.
Yeah.
These guys are ready to run the bases, KP.
Yeah, Rav, you were saying it. What causes other people to make mistakes against Hawaii, they force you to play a little bit quicker than you want to. And that's the way it looks right here. That's a really good read. Because there's no hesitation. If there is hesitation, Kahalalau is going to be out at home plate. But the minute that he saw that ball get out in front, you can see distance when it gets out in front of the catcher. He breaks and scores a third run in the inning for Hawaii.
2 walks, a hit batter, and a big surprise here at Lamade tonight. Swing and a miss on one of the rare breaking balls we've seen from Justin Lee. Don't lose hope in Virginia yet. This was the team that went 6-0 and outscored everybody 68-7 in winning their state tournament.
I think another part of that is the West is a great, tough region to come out of. 3 out of the 4 last Hawaiian teams that come out of that region have gone to win the U.S. side.
1-2.
Bubba.
Dookie boy.
Ball. Time.
Yeah, you're right about the Western region, though, with the California team, Southern and Northern Arizona, a terrific Little League state. But Hawaii's been the dominant team out west.
There it is. Through the last 4 appearances.
That one gets by, and another ball to the backstop, a runner back into scoring position. So Lee and Culpepper having some trouble here communicating, getting on the same page. 3 wild pitches, an error and a hit batter.
Well, I've said it time and time again in this Little League World Series. We can block the breaking ball. The fastball's the tough pitch to block when you're a catcher.
3-2. And he spoils one, stays alive.
Did you that one that you had to reach for? Did you ever try to, or do you just go backhand on it every time?
Yeah, it's a lot of glove. You're just trying to throw some glove at it, as you saw Noah Culpepper try there. It's tough to block that fastball. You just want to try to get some glove and knock it down any way you can. It's tough to be that quick to your knees and be in proper blocking form.
Well, you're not expecting the fastball to be down there either. Breaking ball, you're expecting to be down there. Fastball, you're just not.
3-2. Wow.
Oh, get it.
Same formula we saw against Louisiana. Fastballs, they'll make contact.
Just about to say, it reminds me a lot of Marshall Luke pitching, and these guys just jumping all over it first time through the order.
Got him there, and Aloy, the second out of the inning for a strikeout for Justin Lee. We are going to see a change. Liam Thien has been called from the bullpen.
Hey, a lot of that's not your fault, okay? Don't worry about it. But I may need you tomorrow now, okay? Unfortunately, okay? Maybe. So I don't think you got your best stuff today. You don't look like you're feeling all that great. So I'm just going to let Liam take it, okay? Hey, nothing against you, okay? All right? Can you go to first base for me? All right, go get your first base with me.
We'll take a timeout. You see the numbers on the scoreboard, 26. That's prior to the last batter where he started with fewer than 20. So if they play tomorrow, Lee may come back. We'll be back. Right? Taking off the mound.
It's my job to say, you know what, let's give somebody, you got 5 guys behind you that can pitch, right? That's all this is. Can you play first base? All right? Be the leader that you are, okay? Good.
Obviously, the coach and the manager know their players better than anybody. I didn't get any of the bad body language vibe from Lee, though.
Not a bit.
Saw the high five to Thiem when he took the ball.
I think he knows he's just disappointed in his performance. Want to come out and get this thing started out right. Shoot, they hadn't given up a hit.
Right.
Some high standards.
So there are the numbers for Liam Thien. He was part of that no-hitter. And Caleb Matthias Swings and fouls that off. Evens the count up at 1-1. Yeah, they're all of a sudden, you got to be back on your heels a little bit. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've had 2 no-hitters, and now we're down 3-0. Inside, another hit batter. Second one of the inning.
So breaking ball from the left-hander that just gets away and gonna get hit. That's kind of the best way to get hit. Just clip the jersey on the way by. Got to go down to first base. Doesn't even hurt.
Skin.
So Brad Lung's going in. He's going to make change here. Looks like a hitter is going to come in now instead of Marley Sebastian, who is scheduled to hit in the 8th spot. Shiloh Gilliland is instead going to get the shot here for Hawaii. Strike one. Go ahead, Rossi.
Go get it, Rossi. Go.
No chance.
What?
You see, I know you'll nail it, Carl.
No.
Give me one more shot. What we got? Throw that back up there. Come up. No, no. Mom and Dad stumped me. That's. Can I buy a?
You got like.
I got the K right. Comma. No. What do you got, Carl?
Well, it's gone. Right now I don't have anything. Pretty sure that Winani and Lance will be able to answer that question.
Hey, Carl, that nickname, if we could throw it back up there, got a little insight on it. It's the Hawaiian native language name that they use. This is the first Little League player to speak native Hawaiian who's played in the Little League World Series. How about that?
Good intel. And how about the line shot off the bench that goes to the gap? It's cut off before the wall, but Kulolea is going to score. Matthias is in as well. And Gilliland off the bench with a double. In any language, that works.
This is a nice piece of hitting right here, KP. Goes down and gets this breaking ball. Back door, stays on it very nicely. Throws the hands to the right center field gap. Head behind the ball. And I love Caleb Matthias is on his horse running the bases from first base. He's going to score easy, and Hawaii has busted open here in the first.
A 5-0 advantage.
Boys, they can hit.
Yeah, they can.
And it appears, I think we've seen it through the course of this tournament, they all can. How about Coach Brad Lung saying, you know what, Shiloh, go ahead up there for a sec. Knock us a double.
But just coming off the bench and just smoking a backdoor breaking ball. Like, what are we doing? Guys are ready to play.
This is the other pitcher tonight, Caden Miyake Matsubayashi.
Nice.
That one gets away, and this is starting to get a little painful for these kids from Virginia. This is not what they have seen from themselves all summer.
That'd be a pretty good feeling for Caden at the plate right now, though. You haven't even gone out there, stepped on the mound. You get a 5-0 lead and a chance to add to it.
Ninth man to bat for Hawaii here in the first.
When you, as a catcher right now, Noah Culpepper, you see him on his toes, really can't relax back there with all the wild pitches and balls that have been going everywhere. You get a little bit tense back there. Hard to make those pitches look good right now.
Pitch from Thyon. That one is fouled off. Another good 2-strike approach here from a hitter on Hawaii.
Seems like every count's 3-2, KP. That is just frustrating when you're on the mound.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a little bit more uncomfortable if you're out in front 0-2 right here. Hawaii's just making everybody on the mound feel uncomfortable.
Matsubayashi is gone. Culpepper's going to step out, throw to first, and that'll do it. But what an inning for the kids from Hawaii. They score 5. They only had 2 hits in this one. Gilliland off the bench with a big double. Virginia gave him some help, but we haven't even seen Virginia hit. Coverage of the Little League World Series presented by T-Mobile. Julie Foudy, Kyle Peterson, David Ross, Carl Ravitch here on ESPN. Don't forget our Kids Cast going on ESPN2 right now. As you take a look at the hedges, we've seen some balls fly into them. Haven't seen too many hit over them this year, with the boys and girls being 10, 11, and 12. No 13-year-olds at the Little League World Series this year, and there will not be for the future. All 10, 11, and 12-year-old kids. It's about 30 miles west of Washington, D.C. Many of the Washington Nationals have offered some shout-outs. Justin Boers from that area. And you can get a little busy down there with internet traffic. 70% of it runs through that county. Office Depot introduces us to the kids.
My name is Matt Coleman, and my favorite band is AC/DC.
My name is Noah Culpepper, and my favorite emoji is Hang Loose.
Hi, my name is Michael Bowden, and my favorite sports college team is Virginia Tech Hokies.
My name is Joe Ross, and my favorite video game is Overwatch.
My name is Ken Henson, and my favorite team is the New York Yankees.
My name is Liam Thine, and my favorite food is lobster.
My name is Colton Hicks, and my favorite band is Imagine Dragons.
My name is Brett Triplett, and my favorite player is Salvi Perez.
My name is Brady Harris, and my favorite emoji is the head explosion.
My name is Brady Yates, and my favorite food is mac and cheese.
My name is Chase Triplett, and my favorite baseball player is Whit Moorfield.
My name is Chase Opsgarden, and my favorite player is Javier Baez.
My name is Justin Lee, and my favorite emoji is the baseball emoji.
All right, guys, give up 5 in the top of the first. So how do we get back into this thing? What's your approach at the plate?
Let's get on first base to start. I mean, it's not, you can't hit a 5-run homer, so just try to make Caden Miyake Matsubayashi work. He hasn't pitched yet. Hawaii's played 2 games, and they've thrown the ball really well. I like the way it looked when he was warming up there. Nice, easy arm action.
Strike to Chase Opsgarden, the shortstop from Virginia. Talked about how Justin Lee is a terrific athlete. This guy may also be the athlete, plays multiple sports for them. He looks at a called strike 2. He's that kid that everybody grew up with who played shortstop. He could go pitch when you need him to. And now we're set up in the batter's box. And he went after it. Little 3-pitch strikeout for Miyake Matsubayashi.
Take that start. Duke Aloy, the catcher, moving all the way off, just trying to make sure that fastball, if it misses, is going to miss off the plate. Didn't miss off the plate by much, but really let that go. Look at that movement, too. The two-seamer kind of trying to sneak back over the plate. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
See what Brady Yates has in store. 3 for 4 at the Little League World Series. Got a homer, 3 RBIs. But ouch, babe. We just gave up 5, and one of our top players just struck out on 3.
That's out.
Standard operating procedure from all the teams that come from the West. They'll roll a pitcher out there you hadn't seen before, and he'd be great.
That's down.
Love that nice big leg kick he's got there. Hands go up with that big leg kick. KP touched on a nice 3/4. He's coming right at you.
Yeah.
I love it. 5-run lead in the first. Let's not mess around with breaking balls. Here comes the heater.
Just pump fastballs in there until they force you to change.
3-1.
Catcher's interference.
And he took the mitt right off of Duke Aloy's hand. And Yates will go down to first base.
Yeah, a little bit long on the backside. When you're catching, you get a little too close. You gotta be careful and catch that top pitch a little bit deeper. You go up, try to stick this. You see, just gets right in the swing path of Brady Yates.
Okay, so Rossi, when you were, how close did you want to get to the hit? What was your guide?
When I was catching, I always thought if I could reach at my glove out and just be out of the reach of that back knee of the hitter, if Ducaloy reached out and touched Brady Yates' back knee, he's a little too close, maybe about an inch or two away from that back knee.
Look out, back up the middle. Matsubayashi to second for one to first. Safe. What a job by Branson Hong to hang in there on that transfer, because Yates went sliding in hard.
Can we talk about these hands? I mean, breaking ball back up the middle, fools it, but look at Hong here. Watch the transfer. Look how easy that is. Just all one fluid motion turns that ball around and heads it to first.
Quick.
That's unbelievable.
It was so quick, and Rav, like you said, he's got a base runner coming in at his feet.
Matsubayashi cut that with his left arm, and he looks to be quite all right as he bounced back, threw it to second.
Play.
Colton Hicks. And a breaking pitch that just missed. Guys, Virginia's biggest deficit in the regionals was 3. They trailed 3-zip. They came back and won that game 12-3. It's going to be a little tougher test, it feels like, tonight.
Just get the sense this Hawaii team comes out and makes a statement every time you watch them play. From the first inning, they are getting after it with the at-bats in the field, throwing strikes.
Chase Opsgarten, another one of their pitchers, mentioned his athletic abilities. He goes down there, and yes, he has a baseball in his hand. Earlier today, the old pitcher-catcher duo ran down there, and they got stuck out there. They didn't have a baseball.
It works a little better. He brought 2 just in case.
Hicks, right center field. Can Matthias get over there? No, he can't. It's over his head. Justin Lee steps on third. He's into third with a triple. Colton Hicks, and Virginia's on the board.
Well, that's got to make you feel good. 2 out, man on first, lacing the ball in the gap for a triple, and you got to get a little bit of energy and a momentum on your side. Nice job here, behind the baseball, threw it, lower half, quiet. Beautiful swing here from Colton Hicks, and this is just out of the reach from Caleb Matthias in center field. Virginia's on the board.
Here's Liam Fine. Need a big hit for them earlier in the Little League World Series. Knocked in 6 runs. Ball 1. That's the point you guys made, too. You're not getting 5 back right off the bat, but you start chipping away at it a little bit and find maybe a pitcher that can slow Hawaii down and get yourself back in this thing.
You think about the good teams I've been on when you're down, getting that leadoff guys on. We talk about, you get down, let's just get base runners on that base. We used to talk about that a lot. Get on that base, good things start happening. You put pressure on the defense, and the pitcher hates traffic on the bases.
So we saw a variety of wild pitches, pass balls. Let's see how many Hawaii has over the course of 6 innings.
Well, look, I feel like the best catchers in this tournament come from the Hawaii group. They had no backstop at their home field. There's a ditch back there.
Yeah,
if you're running back and getting out of a ditch, you're not going to let the ball by you.
That's pretty simple there.
Called strike. Ducaloy is the guy behind the plate tonight for the kids from Hawaii.
Nice frame job by Duke, too. He gets down there underneath the baseball. Beautiful.
2-2. Inside, that one does get by, and it gets away. And now it's a 3-run game. Virginia takes advantage of a wild pitch as Hicks scores.
This is textbook blocking. It's just a tough pitch. Gets around it, tries to throw that right side, that right shoulder into it, and it just stays down, hits off his hip, kicks out of play where he can't get to it. But beautiful technique, just couldn't quite get that body all the way around. Tough pitch to block.
3-2. Swing and a miss. Stein goes down. Second strikeout for Matsubayashi. We got a little baseball game going tonight, though. Virginia.
Okay. Go for it. Take me out to the take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back, 'cause we root for the home team
If they don't win, it's a shame.
4 is 1.
2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Nailed it. And Little League wants to extend a special thank you to its official sponsors, Easton and Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, official sponsor.
I'm in on that. I'm trying to get that sponsorship myself.
They help maintain the strength and leadership of this Little League program. They want to also thank
I'll take a funnel cake for sure.
dedicated volunteers who make the program a special experience for the millions of children worldwide.
You ever been to a fair?
Oh, yeah.
A state fair? You look like you would destroy state fair food. Just demolish
I destroy it and then throw it up on the next ride.
Well, I think Terry Francona, when he was here, he sort of compared this to Little League and State Fair, and it was the combination of both, which is a pretty accurate description of what it's like here in Williamsport at the Little League World. Yeah, just you cannot have enough powdered sugar on those bad boys.
I like that with a side of powdered sugar.
Dip it.
Justin Lee's gone in to catch, so he's bounced from the mound over to first, and now Lee is behind the plate. Top of the order for Hawaii. Pitch in there to Imamura, goes 2-1. See how long they leave Liam Thien in the game.
2-1.
He's about to throw his 19th pitch.
Good swing. Man, every swing it feels like they're on. Straight back.
2-2. Play. That's foul.
A little high, and once again another full count forced by Imamura and Hawaii. Isaac's a big fisherman at home, not a surprise. He also does most things outside: swims, bike rides, get out and camp. He's into boxing too. Quick hands, and he doesn't need them there as he is walked. Julie?
Carl, I'm with Jaron Pasquale's mom, Lynn. And Lynn, I know how hard it is to get to Williamsport from Hawaii, but especially after 2 canceled flights. What happened?
There was, well, I booked a flight from Las Vegas to Williamsport, and the first flight got canceled. So I rebooked again, and the second flight got canceled. So I was a little nervous about, you know, booking another flight, but I'm finally here and excited to watch it live. Watch my son live. Yeah.
Because you were watching him on TV from Vegas. Worst places you could get stuck, I guess, right? I also understand it's been a very tough year for the family. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, it's been pretty rough. You know, my husband, you know, the boys, they need their father. So, you know, I try to do my best, take it one day at a time, and you know. But Jaron, he's been, you know, he looks a little tough on the exterior, but he was really there for his daddy. And I think that's why his daddy's here for him now.
Dad passed away after a long fight with cancer. And I also understand he played baseball. The boys all play baseball. This is a huge passion for your family. So what does it mean to be here at this moment?
It's, you know, it's amazing for the boys to make it this far. You know, we're from a small island, Maui, and they're having the time of their lives right now. Yeah.
Enjoy, and I'm sure Tony's smiling down. Yes. Enjoy the game. Glad you made it here.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the world's a better place, you can tell, with Mom in it, and certainly for Jaron, who's delighted that she has made it here. We're watching Branson Hong send this one deep to center field. Bowden going back, it's over his head. Imamura did not get a good jump, so even though that ball went to the wall, he is sitting there at second base. And Branson Hong hammered that. It's about as long a single as you'll see at Lomity.
Yeah, he crushed this ball up in the zone. Beautiful swing, flat bat, just out of the reach of Bowden in center field. But the tag up in front of him just left him hanging for that single. That's definitely a double out of the chute.
You got to be careful. Here's Jaron Pasquale. Ooh, tied up there.
That lefty back foot slider, that's a tough one for a right-hander to hit. That was nasty.
Another one in on his fist, huh? Smart idea. This is a big kid. We just talked to his mom. 5'7", 169. Way inside, another one that gets past the catcher. This time it's Justin Lee. Forces off at every base. Runners at second and third, and nobody out.
Carl, I can't help but see Hunter Pence in the box when he digs in. It's just hunched over, spread out, front side turn. KP, you see any of that?
Yeah, he's got a little of that.
A little Hunter Pence, just that big
front
back
foot turned in.
Yeah.
They kept feeding him balls inside. Throw down to first is good for the out on the drop strike, and with first base open, you can try to get down there. That's a big, big out for Liam Thien.
That was just like the first pitch of the at bat. Rossi said it right away. That back foot slider he was throwing in on his hands. It's just tough to, if you get to it, tough to keep that one foul. Tough to keep it fair. That one he just swung right over the top of.
Now Kahalehau. Singled his first time up. Imamura and Hong at third and second. You can certainly see where Liam Thien is trying to go.
Yeah, ball is exploding out of his hand, especially on that side of the plate. Hard for rights. Once you speed him up in, you got him. Got good feel of that off-speed stuff, dumping that in there, speed him up with the fastball, and then back foot it, hopefully to get a swing and miss.
Outfield still, I think, plays a little shallow against this team. This team has proven they can hit the ball pretty far. That was scooped by Lee. There's a lot of room behind those guys. Oof. That's where you want it, right?
Yeah, you just want him to swing.
Yeah. Nakea Kahalehau, 3-1. 3-2.
Throw that one again.
3-2.
Sit down. Kahalehau stares at that one. Back-to-back strikeouts and a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
Spike breaking ball for a 12-year-old. That's not easy to do. That one comes all the way back in. Kahalehau gives up on it, thinks it's going to miss off. Walking a single to start this inning, and it felt like Hawaii may have something going. Then you go punch out to the 3-4 hitters. That's stepping up.
Kulalea. Wide, a little more stable there and sturdy behind the plate, just given Lee's size. Better chance to block some balls. Kulalea, slow roller, tough play, shortstop fires. Oh, what a scoop by Matt Coleman at first base. Wow, what a play. That saved 2 runs. They may look at it, see if Matty's foot came off the bag. Brad Lung was all over it.
Oh, I just tell you what, just the fact you've got traffic coming from Brady Yates to the third base and then trip over your foot. Obstgarden comes up in a nice stretch from Matt Coleman at first base. It looks like he might have kept that foot on. That's a tough one.
You know what, though? He may have beat it anyway. He may be safe even if that foot is on the bag. Watch this. I mean, it's really close. Dirt. Yeah, he's safe.
Yeah, he's safe. What an effort by Chase Opsgarden at shortstop.
Yeah, I think he kept his foot, but I think you guys are both right. That right foot gets down there, and the ball has not been squeezed yet. Safe at first base. Virginia back on the field. A run for Hawaii. Incredible effort by Opsgarden and Coleman to stick the landing, but Thion's going to have to go out and throw another pitch, at least one, and now he's got men at first and third. So an infield single and an RBI. And manager Lung looks again to his bench. This is Caleb Chai. Last time he did this, Shiloh Gilliland doubled in 2. Chai, this one popped up on the infield. Opsgarden is there and he makes the play. So they get 1 run, could have been a lot worse. Good scoop over there by Coleman prevents another one from coming in. 6-2 as we head to the bottom of the second. And by all accounts over on ESPN2, we're being outdone right now. Of course, the Kids Cast is going on right now, the first of its kind here at the Little League World Series. Aiden, Eddie, and Monet Davis have been enjoying that telecast over there. All right, guys, how's it going? Monet, how are we doing so far? Easier to play or broadcast, Monet?
I'd say it's easier to play. It's a little nerve-wracking up here, but I got 2 great guys next to me who are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to listen in. You guys take it for a little while.
All right, Carl, thanks so much. Those that missed it, it's 6-2. Eddie, why don't you keep us going?
Joe Ross at the plate, the 6th man in the order for Virginia. Runs have been scored in each of the 3 half innings so far. 6-2, Hawaii on top. Once again, this is the U.S. semifinal. Winner goes to the U.S. final. Loser will be facing Louisiana tomorrow. That pitch will be outside 2-0. Monet, how are you enjoying it so far in the broadcast booth?
It's fun. It's a little tricky up here, but I think I'll get better over the game. I think we'll all get better over the game, but it's fun. I like what we're doing up here. It's pretty fun.
And Aiden, we also had a practice run through the other day where we got Curacao, Venezuela. We got to, get us familiar with each other. So this is a ground ball to third base, a fire to first. Nice play, and Joe Ross will be out for the first out here in the bottom of the second.
I think we may have a foul ball.
Looks like it might be a foul ball.
And it looks like the call will be a foul ball.
We're going to get a look. One of the benefits to being on ESPN, we're going to get another look. Will we?
Foul ball.
Or not. They called it a foul ball.
So anyway,
there's no review.
That pitch is low and away. 3-2 the count now, and Joe Ross still at the dish here for Virginia, South Riding Virginia of the Southeast region.
And usually when they don't challenge it, that kind of means there was a mutual understanding that was the right call.
So here's another ground ball, this time to second base. Nice pick, throw to first, got him, and that's going to be the first out here. Monet, that was some great middle infield play. You placed the middle infield in softball.
Yeah.
You could take us through that a little bit.
It's pretty smooth. I mean, he just got up there, got there with his feet, and just fired the ball over first. That's a great play.
All right, Aiden and Eddie and Monet, continued success over there on ESPN2. You guys are doing a terrific job. And I know a lot of people at home are watching. The last play was made by Isaac Imamura, and so is this one. And there are 2 quick outs. Again, the Kids Cast over on ESPN2. If you're interested in hearing some of the younger broadcasters up and coming, high school students, Monet going to college this week. And they have already got themselves a little resume tape action. Brody Harris. Strike one. Rumors are that because of the performance of Monet Davis, we're going to option Rossi to the Kids Cast and bring
Breaking
Monet
news.
up to ESPN.
Straight up trade.
I figured once I saw her talk about the footwork of the second baseman, I was out of a job for sure. Thank goodness she's going to college to play softball.
Been a good run, Russie.
I knew my act would get tired soon.
Finally figured it out.
Darn it.
1-2.
2 quick outs for Hawaii. They lead it 6-2, and that one is looked out right off the protective helmet of the head of Brody Harris. If it were soccer, he'd score a goal. He's okay, and right over to make sure he's okay is the pitcher Miyaki Matsubayashi. Burning out a little path from the dugout to the bullpen and back. Chase Opsgarten appears to be warm. And if Matt Coleman were to reach, Opsgarten is next up.
Nervous?
I'm depressed.
Over there with those guys?
I'm depressed. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my security blanket. I don't have all the names in front of me over there.
Yeah, well, you can take that stuff with you.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna take it all with me. Okay.
Oh, no, you can't take that.
I'm gonna take your little Carl's little board here.
Cheat board.
Just talk to him about the World Series experience. Tell him what the food that's good to eat here is.
Yeah.
They need to know that. I mean, you got filler material. Plenty of it.
I'm actually excited. It'll be pretty good. Hope their parents are around. Just in case I need to discipline one of them. If they start talking smack, I'm not putting up with any of it.
Now 3-1, and Opsgarten is on deck. If they can get another man aboard, he's got the power to change this game in a hurry.
3-1.
Three and 2. Their guy Matty C at the plate had a terrific scoop on that play at first base. And not a huge strike zone at 4-9. Slow roller. Oh, we got catcher interference called again. Duke Aloy apparently reached a little too far. So we got runners at first and second.
Got to find that distance. Find that spacing in between there. It looks like we're going to have a little talk here, but it's tough. You go down and you want to stick that ball as close as you can to the plate. Just needs to set up a little bit deeper. I like how close he is to the plate to try to steal strikes, but you can't get so close that you're in that bat path.
Have fun up here. Have fun. Relax. Breathe. Everybody breathe. Relax yourselves. We have a man on first and second. We have 2 outs. Easiest bag. Okay. This is the leadoff batter now. Okay. Just throw strikes. Let the defense work. Let the ball come to you. Okay. Everybody relax. Have fun. Okay. Have fun. Let's do this. Let's get out of this. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Brad Lung reading you a bedtime story.
Right.
Yeah.
He makes me just
fall asleep in
right
8 seconds.
That'll relax you.
Well, the catcher's interference now, and Opsgarten at the plate. Outfield respecting him. They're playing pretty deep. Struck out his first time up. Ball 1. Brady Yates, home run hitter, on deck. Thinking about getting a special pinch runner at second base. For Harris, and now you see running out there is Noah Culpepper. And now he's not running out there anymore.
Just kidding, no.
Just
When he gets moving around a little bit.
We're good.
Yep.
Get his legs loose.
Hey, Chase, let's go. Play.
Got a good count to hit. 2-0 for Opsgarten. Back up the middle. That's going to get through. Being held at third. That ball cut off and redirected. And the bases are loaded. The tying run comes to the plate in Grady Yates, who's already gone yard here at the Little League World Series.
Virginia's reminding you why they're so dangerous right now. You give up 5 spot in the first, take your ace out of the ball game, and they're one swing away from tying it right now.
That's a strike to Yates. Brody Harris down there at third base. Coleman at second and Opsgarden at first. Tying run at the plate here in the second. Ooh. He was thinking about going yard there.
That's that pitch. That's that homer pitch. That down and in breaking ball to the lefty. That one had some really good depth, but Yates, good swing, good pass at that ball.
0-2. On the corner and a big pitch. Caden Miyake Matsubayashi gets out of it with a breaking ball, and he leaves him loaded.
Backdoor breaking ball right here. 0-2. Frames it up. Strikeout to leave him loaded. Rossi?
Boys, I got traded.
We'll see you later.
See you guys.
All right, try harder.
Bring in the ace. Bring in Monet Davis. And team Rossi's tagging out and tagging in is Monet Davis. And she joins us here in the booth. Good to see you again. Been a long time since we've seen you, at least in this particular environment. I remember that so well back in 2014. Monet playing for the Taney Youth Baseball Association Little League out of Philadelphia. She was the first female in a lot of different categories. African American to play at the Little League World Series, to win a game in Little League World Series history. You got a hit as well, but everybody was focused on your pitching. The first Little League athlete to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I'm sure there's so much more that went on as a result of that. You know, is there one thing that kind of stood out to you, and what was it and why?
I mean, everything that I've done is just amazing. If I didn't do so well here, I don't know if I've had that kind of exposure, but you know, my teammates had my back. I trusted them, and we just had fun out there.
Yeah. And by the way, you had your teammates back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked both ways.
Yeah.
It worked both. What was it like when you got home?
It was pretty crazy. We got home. We went down to City Hall, and there were a bunch of people out there. They wanted us to talk for a little bit, and then later on that night, we were on a bus to New York for the Today Show and Good Morning America.
Right, so that's maybe Sports Illustrated, Good Morning America, the Today Show, all the other appearances. I know you went on a baseball tour down south, which I know had a big impact on you as well. Tell the people at home about that.
So my baseball team, the Anderson Monarchs, we sat down for 6 months and just learned about the civil rights movement.
Yep.
We started with the roots, and we just moved our way up to Selma. And we got to go to the 16th Street Baptist Church on my 14th birthday, where the kids were 14 when they died in the church bombing. We got to visit the Edmund Pettus Bridge. We got to meet Congressman John Lewis, and it was pretty cool.
Must have been incredibly impactful, right?
Yeah, super crazy.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to college this week, right?
Tomorrow.
Okay, so tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so once I leave here, I'm going to finish packing home, and I'm on the road to Hampton University for softball.
Cool. Good for you.
That's awesome. Congrats.
But are you still playing baseball with some of your buddies from your team?
Yeah, I mean, I've played this summer. Maybe I'll play next summer.
So you did. So which one of the guys, because I'm sure a lot of people that watch that 14 team remember some of the guys. Who's still playing with you?
Carter Davis.
Yep.
Jolly Hendricks, Jared Spreglot, Scott Bandura, Joe Richardson.
Wow.
We played against Kai Cummings.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember that name.
Zion Spearman's going. He's at Pitt right now.
Now some of those guys, like there's some going on to play next year too, right?
Yeah. A lot of them are committed to D1 schools, which is pretty cool.
My memory was Jolly the big kid. Who was the big kid on the team?
That was Zion.
Zion was the big kid.
Yeah.
Is he still bigger than everybody else?
He's still pretty big.
I mean, he was intimidating.
Scott Bandura, he's the tallest now. He was like 5'2" when we were here. Now he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Is that right?
Yeah.
It happens.
Marley Sebastian bats in the 8th spot. So let's get into what you want to do, while you're in school and then after school, because I assume the reason you're doing this isn't just because we asked you to.
No, I'm going to go into communications. I want to do some broadcasting in the future, and I want to have my own TV show.
Your own TV show?
Yeah.
I like you start firing right away.
What we call the Monet Show? Like what's the?
Nah, it's going to be called Moments.
Moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've thought about. So what? What's the content of the show?
I want it for athletes to just have fun, be themselves, do something that they wouldn't originally do. Because I know interviewing could be a little hard. It could be a little boring. So I want to show the fun side of athletes.
That's cool. So you're going to allow them to sort of express themselves in whatever fashion they want to do that?
Yes.
All right, that's cool. So Sebastian on a 3-2 pitch sends that one foul. I know you said earlier that you felt it was a little easier playing, but this is all new to you. For people who don't know the Monet Davis story, by 14, you were a superstar pitcher, but that didn't happen right away either. The communications thing takes a little while. When you think about learning curves, and there's a shot from Sebastian in the left field for a hit. How long did it take you to get to a comfortable place with your baseball, and don't you expect that to perhaps happen again with your broadcasting?
It took me a few years. I started at kid pitch at 7, which people normally don't start at, but I started there, and I had to keep practicing. The first time I pitched, I got a bomb hit off of me.
I know that feeling.
He did too.
So I just knew right after that I would never give up a bomb like that ever again. So I just kept working and getting better. It took a long time, and I know this is going to take me a long time to really feel comfortable here. So I'm excited about the journey.
That's incredible. So you remember that first bomb hit off of you?
Yeah, I remember
it sticks
clearly. Yeah, my coach said I was pretty mad out there too, which
that's all right.
Sounds right.
Yeah. What are you most excited about from a college standpoint? What are you looking forward to?
The experience, kind of being on my own, away from my parents and family, meeting some new people. Really.
There's a good bunt. No chance to field it either for Liam Thien. Nicholas Nishiwa is aboard. And we'll give him a hit on that bunt to go to first and second. Remember some of the meetings on your mound, because we're about to have one here.
A little bit.
Play center field. Hey, shake it off. Game's not over. We're all right. How you feel? All right? Hey, leadership, okay? Chase-O, 17 for 5.
So Chase Opsgarden, the shortstop's going to come in and pitch. Thien's going to go out to center field. We wish you nothing but more success.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good seeing you again.
Thank you.
And you check back in a year or two. We'll see how it's going.
All right.
All right. Good luck. Thanks very much. Monet Davis joining us here in the booth. The United States side of the bracket, Louisiana 3-1, lost to Hawaii when they started this whole tournament. And they either have a chance to face them again tomorrow or take on a Virginia team that's reeling a little bit tonight, down by a score of 6-2. They've gone to their third pitcher of the night in Chase Opsgarden. Get the chance to start to believe, though. I mean, they had a chance to tie it last inning, that they're not going to go quietly. And Opsgarden is a power pitcher. The first pitch misses as he and Justin Lee, two of the better pitchers on this team. Now the battery with the pitcher and the catcher. Big kid at 5'6", 130. And who doesn't like a good episode of The Simpsons? That's a little high. Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
I stink.
Saw it coming.
You're fired. It was nice working with you guys. I learned a lot down there with those guys. I got down there. I realized that I'm really getting old because the headset was turned way down for Monet. I had to crank that baby up just to hear him. I was like, oh boy.
Opsgarden comes in and immediately walks Isaac Imamura.
What else down there? How was it?
It was actually a lot of fun. They asked some great questions. They're very informative. They know what's going on. They hadn't quite got the scorekeeping down yet, which I told them that takes It was fun. They talked a little bit of trash about us being dinosaurs up here in our cave, but
fair enough.
Yeah, they're working hard.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know who.
A lot of energy.
Oh, another one gets by Lee, in from third, another run, 7-2. And now another run's going to come in to score as Justin Lee made a mistake and threw it right by Chase Opsgarden. And the frustration for Virginia continues.
This seems to be what Hawaii does. Just puts pressure on you, and one little mistake turns in to a lot of runs for them.
You can just see New Jersey, after losing to Hawaii, say, we didn't play our game. At some point, they forced you to play a game you're not familiar with, and it's happening to a team that came into this with 2 no-hitters.
I think Kyle said it great. They force you to play fast. They move fast. They're bouncing off the base. They're ready. They're cleaning the infield. They put the bat on the ball, and they get down the line.
Branson Hong, a little blooper, and this one's going to be caught by the first baseman, Matt Coleman. Hey, the journey to the Little League World Series starts in T-ball. Visit littleleague.org/T-ball. Learn how to give the youngest Little Leaguers the opportunity to have fun and learn the game. Monet shared a story with us because she does continue to play baseball, and with several of her teammates from that Taney Little League team, she still plays each summer. She started playing at the age of 7 and was on the mound and gave up a bomb in her first game. And she's like, never forgot what that feeling was like. She's like, a bomb.
Really?
And I was mad on the mound. It was more in line with how you became such a good pitcher, but your first time on the mound wasn't so great, was it? And she shared that story. So she and Aiden and Eddie are going to keep getting better and better.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could sit and tell them some stories about me freezing on air, trying to be open.
Oh, yeah, that's poured in there. First game, I talked nonstop for 3 hours. Half of it made notes. Just afterwards, they're like, you know, it's TV. You don't have to talk the whole time. You can shut up just for a little bit.
Ooh, there's some pop in that bat. It's foul, and it's out of the building. Quick with those hands on that inside pitch.
He's got some juice, too.
Ooh. We got a souvenir city. Why? That one's going to also be out of play. And that one came through the netting, and a fan gets a rare souvenir. A little hole in the net way up top.
Oh boy.
Gotta love that.
That is the first ball that we've seen a fan get, obviously, because of the netting around the entire field. Another 1-2. 2-2.
What else y'all talk about with Monet?
We kind of talking about you.
Oh, gosh.
Fair amount.
Her plans in college, she wants to have her own show. Instead of being just a broadcaster of games, she wants to have her own show and call it Moments. And it sounds a little bit like allowing the athletes, because she wants athletes to be able to express themselves on television. Instead of doing like a typical interview show.
Yeah, Monet's going to win. Right. Whatever it is.
Great point.
On the ground to short. Yates fires across the diamond, showing off that hose of his. They get a couple more. They've scored in every inning. They lead at 8-2. All right, Chick-fil-A has provided David Ross with a whole bunch of food. It also allows us to meet the players. The Washington Nationals, the favorite team of this guy, Justin Lee. His favorite TV show, very popular with that age group, Stranger Things. And this guy can dial up when it comes to the kitchen. He's a good cook. Julie Foudy can eat. We know that.
Yes, and I'm down here actually with Justin's brother, Daniel, and Chase Opsgarten brother, Cole. You guys are 10 years old, and you play together as teammates. Tell me about the run you made this summer. Forget about these boys. I want to talk about you two.
We're a really good team. We're a strong hitting team. We're very good defensively, and our pitching was very good that season. We didn't have the best pitchers, but they came through.
Yeah, but how did you do? Get to the lead.
We won districts, we won states, and then we came second in regionals.
Yeah.
We got to regionals by this man right here.
Yeah?
Hitting a walk-off.
What? Daniel hit a walk-off? He didn't tell me this in the pre-interview.
And then when we got to the... Attaboy!
Look at that, Daniel. Hey, buddy, a triple for your bro right there. What do you think?
He did what I told him to.
And what did you tell him to do before the game?
Line drives, base hits. We don't want anything trying to go... We don't want him to try to hit it really far and like end it up being a pop-up. Just base hits.
He said, I told him to stop hitting home runs.
Right.
Trying to hit home runs. Hey, you guys think you're going to be here one day? Hopefully. That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, enjoy the game.
Wow, those two are great. Here's a little blooper, and they're going to get a run. After the single, the error allowed Lee to go to third. An RBI for Colton Hicks. I tell you one thing about Julia. Again, it's like the magic touch. Wherever she goes, good things happen to that family member.
You're exactly right. Nice job here. A little change up, it looks like, or two-seam fastball. Just gets it in on the hands, but he's inside it enough to throw it out there over the right center.
How cute
are
those two guys?
Let's go.
We were good. We made it all the way here. Our pitchers weren't really good, but they did pitch well. They were terrible.
They just stepped up. They just stopped mid-conversations like, attaboy, let's go.
Say this about Virginia. I mean, they're down by 5, but boy, last inning they brought the tying run to the plate. A little chipping away.
Yeah. They don't give up. That's for sure. This offense is for real.
Got a little action out there in the Hawaii bullpen. Slow roll to short. Hong will go to second for 1 to first. That's not in time, and a good job by Kahale Lau to come off the plate just to make sure he blocks it.
Yeah, they've got the right mannerisms in the middle of that infield. Nice job of stopping that down, blocking that at first base.
She was out there, Rossi, warming up. This will be Chase Triplett, who's going to come in as a pinch hitter. So we got 1 down. Chase, a good hitter. He's got 2 hits here at the Little League World Series. Batting in the place of Joe Ross.
Favorite players, Whit Merrifield, and they got to talk to Whit last week. Got a little tour of the Royals clubhouse on FaceTime.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was cool.
Give a shout out to the Major League players. We had the Cubs and the Pirates here, but so many Major League players watch this stuff and get involved with these kids, sending them messages. I know you reached out to a couple of guys on your phone, thanks to somebody like Dansby Swanson and Whit Merrifield.
Todd Frazier's
been involved. Breeze and Peyton from the Saints. It's really appreciated by those of us that are involved with it. Aaron Boone sent a message to the team from New York. So really cool for all these guys, and New Jersey as well. They love it. I promise you, they are so grateful. What do you got there in front of you there, brother?
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the ground, that's going to get through as well. And Virginia got 2 runners on. How about Chase Triplett now, his 3rd hit here at the Little League World Series. That's clutch off the bench. He's got a twin brother, Brett. So they are twins, and yet they are triplets. Julie?
Hey, Carl, perhaps one of the best stories I've found here that I'm still efforting and sourcing out.
Okay.
The triplets have a great uncle, stay with me for this one, who has a sister who is a nun in Buffalo. And she's a huge baseball fan. And the entire convent is watching the boys and the triplets and this Virginia team, cheering them on.
Wow.
Yes, the Sisters of St. Francis. The problem is I cannot get a picture from the Sisters of St. Francis, so I'm making a plea to the sisters to send us a picture.
Need a picture.
I need a picture to prove it.
Upstate New York, Buffalo area, is that what you said?
Yep,
All
in
right.
Buffalo.
So Chase is on. Here is brother Brett. And once again, more ammunition sent down to the bullpen for Virginia. We saw the bullpen of Hawaii warm, Nicholas Nishiwa. Rossi seems to be putting things in his mouth, even though he says, I don't know what you're talking about what's in front of him.
And the 1-0. Use KP's line.
Learned that from Kyle Peterson.
Hey, I'm no dummy here.
What time did you wake up today? And the 2-2.
I think he's winning on the back end of this one.
2-0.
Three and 0 to Brett Triplett. Last inning, they loaded him up, and they're a ball away from loading him up again.
You just feel like this Virginia team will not go quietly. They continue to fight. As soon as you think Hawaii's putting it out of reach, this Virginia team gets runners on and gets in good hitters counts.
Wow, they are loaded. And once again, those kids that come in off the bench making an impact. And it looks like we're about to get a pitching change.
Hey, you're pitching very well. You're pitching very well, okay? You gotta relax, okay? We get bases loaded, 1 out, yeah? Let's spin the double play right now. I can bring in Nick for source of pitching. Go ahead, Kaden.
Come on, Kaden.
Nick! Okay? Hey, back him up. Know where we're gonna go with the ball before the ball is hit, yeah? That's a double play, yeah? That's a double play we gave up right there. Okay, here we go. Get ready, boy. Come on, let's go. Hey, refocus. Know what you're gonna do with the ball before the ball is hit. Let's go. Before pitch.
Nicholas Nishiwa comes from the bullpen. Before he even gets back to the bench, he's summoned to the mound. And he's got all sorts of support around him. About an hour from now, we have the A's and the Yankees coming up. It was the A's who won the game last night, and that's tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN. That guy, Aaron Judge, back in his native Northern California. And, of course, Aaron Judge with the Yankees. Jurickson Profar with the A's. Jerdrick Profar, his brother, will be on the field tomorrow playing for Curaçao. Jurickson, Jeremy, and Jerdrick, all three Profar brothers for Curaçao, were able to play at the Little League World Series. That is incredible. And that game comes up at 10 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN. The Yankees, of course, leading the East, and the A's very much in that wild card race in the American League. What Jerdrick do yesterday, we saw Venezuela, they get into that little crouch of theirs when they kind of get as low as they can. There is no strike zone. Jerdrick was on the mound, and after that happened and he issued a walk, he was running hot. So Jerdrick found a new gear.
Well, I don't know that would make me too happy either on the mound when I'm competing. And, you know, we take this pretty seriously, and it is all fun and games. But, you know, when you get...
There's a line?
Yeah, well, you just make the big boy mad. Be careful, you know. He turns it on. You careful what you ask for. Don't poke the lion, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Anything on the ground.
What does the lion say?
Roar, roar.
Noah Culpepper up the middle, and it is stopped, but the bases are loaded. Now coming home and sliding in safely. Good hustle, 2-run score as Joe Ross touches home. What a read by Ross and his third base coach Bowden down there to send him.
Aggressive right here. Bases loaded. And a good play out at short, too. Just to keep this ball on the infield, Branson Hong dives, but just can't get to his feet in time. Aggressive base running all the way around from second base, and they just keep coming.
Yeah, not done. 8-5. New ball game. And a big hack there from Kaya Henson. Again, to the credit of Virginia and all the teams that get here, and I think anybody that plays Little League Baseball, you've got to be a lot deeper than just your starting 9. We have seen these players off the bench. Here's another one. That's going to get down. Bowden hits third. He's going to score. Going into second base and standing up as Hawaii starts to throw it around. It's 8-6, and here comes Virginia.
As the rain starts to come down, Virginia starts to heat up, giving Hawaii a little bit of taste of their own medicine, making contact, putting the pressure, good base running, aggressive base running, nice read. Ball just kicks off the glove of Matthias in center field, allowing that run to score. And here comes Virginia.
No doubt, we're back to the top of the order. And look at the joy on the faces of those kids. Noah Culpepper delivers a hit. Kaya Henson delivers a big hit.
Quickly, so just keep trying the ball. We're going to get out of this inning, okay? Everybody just pay attention. Help each other. Work with each other. Talk to the outfielders, yeah? Get reset. Everybody got to press the reset button. Stay focused, okay? Here we go, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, very light mist falling here at Lomedy. And the weather forecasters inside the truck said nothing to be concerned about.
We're good.
A little passing chow.
That's an official term.
Well, a huge chance for Virginia. They've had several. And here's the latest with Chase Obstgarden. He swings at the first pitch and misses. Virginia very aggressive on the bases.
Nice stop.
Oof. Challenges Obstgarden up, and he swings right under it to go to 1-2. Good job.
Whew. Smothering that ball. Love how he attacks the baseball from behind the plate. Duke-Aloy is a wall back there.
It was 8-2 before this half inning started. It's 8-6. A little high, and the count goes full 3-2. Brady Yates is on deck. He was up with the bases loaded in the second, and he's going to be up with the bases loaded again. You just never know, do you? Brady Yates has a home run here in Williamsport, and he's got 3 aboard. That one gets through. Culpepper sprinting in. 1-run ball game. Everybody else moves up 60 feet.
You get in the right position sometimes, and the ball just stays down on you when you don't get your glove all the way to the dirt. This ball hits this soft dirt, just scoops and stays down. As you expect it to come up, it's tough not to expect that hop and really keep that glove and that extra hand down in the dirt. Just slides under Duke-Aloy, who's been solid behind the plate all night.
1-1. Big swing from Brady Yates with Justin Lee, the home run hitter, or the line drive hitter now that he's gotten advice from his brother on deck.
Well, little brother says just keep in the ballpark.
huge gap between left and center in the outfield, and that one is down 2-2. What a comeback from Virginia. They were down 8-2 and have 5 runs in this bottom of the third. It's been a little struggle for Nicholas Nishiwa since he came on to pitch.
Yeah, that fastball is exploding off that breaking ball. So slow. Just hadn't had command of it quite yet.
Yates strikes out and a big strikeout for Nicholas Nishiwa.
He needed that one right there. That was the 9th hitter of the inning. The previous 8 had all reached base, and this time works that count back to 3-2 and just throws it right by him in a spot you need a strikeout. Second and third, 1 out. Contact's probably going to score somebody instead. Strikeout's the second out of the inning. Now you got to face Justin Lee, who's already smoked the ball this inning.
Yep. Lee started this inning off with a single and eventually scored, and now we got a little timeout here with first base open. This may be an intentional walk
Yeah,
moment.
Going to put him on.
That's what they're going to do. So they'll add the 4-pitch total to Nishiwa. And he will now have thrown 19 pitches. Lee down to first. Bases loaded. Colton Hicks hit it hard too. He had a single and an RBI.
It doesn't get a whole lot easier here. He's already hit a ball 1 hop to center field fence and single to second about.
Again, a huge gap in left center field. The center fielder, Matthias, is way over to right.
Good stop again by Dupeloy.
Look at how big that left center field gap is. Colton Hicks is 5 for 8. Double, triple, 5 runs batted in. You foul it straight back, you're right on it, right?
That's what they say.
You believe that?
I do. Well, I do. I do. I fouled it straight back. I feel like you just missed it.
Henson is at third. Hope's Garden at second. And Lee at first.
Get him.
That one's got him, and it's tied. All the way back for Virginia to make it 8-8.
(8-2) to start this inning. Now 8-8 after this one. Just gets the jersey right there. Bases still loaded. Pretty impressive for the boys from Virginia because it looked like they were in trouble in this one. Now they've made it a new game.
It's a dog fight, yeah? Be the bigger dog in the fight. You gonna go second base, Isaac gonna go shortstop. You got the rock, okay? Use your head for strikes. Let's go. Good defense behind you. Let's go.
He's right. We got ourselves a little dog fight here tonight. Branson Hogg is going to get the pitch. They trailed by 6 runs. What is at stake? There's a lot actually in this dogfight. Hawaii and Virginia. The winner is in the United States Championship game, and this is a brand new ball game. Louisiana, I'm sure for a while they figure, all right, we're gonna watch Hawaii move on, and we're gonna end up facing Virginia because they're getting pounded. Not anymore. 0-0 ball game. On the other side, Japan won their game in a fairly handily fashion. They beat South Korea 7-2. South Korea made the mistakes today. Japan pounded them. So Japan is in the international championship game for the 22nd time. Some of the images from the earlier game today, a lot of smiles for those kids from Japan. They were enthusiastic. They never really were down in this one. Their pitching was terrific. And they'll have some days off here before they play again on Saturday. That sped up kind of quick. 16 minutes ago, it was 8-2.
Had 11 guys come to the plate this inning. Now Branson Hogg from his shortstop position on the mound to try to get Hawaii back in, see if they can retake the lead. 5'4", 118 pounds. He's been great at short. Now they need him on the mound.
So between Opsgarden, Yates, Lee, and Hicks, and this guy, Thien, they're RBI machines. Thien's got a handful of RBIs here. Still left center field is wide open, and that first pitch is poured in there for a strike. Branson Hong will try to stop this Virginia machine. Now he comes in and just fires 2 big strikes, stealing home. No tag, no call yet. Now we get an out call. Opsgarden did that in the state tournament. He stole home. He's going to touch home, and maybe they'll appeal this thing, but we didn't see a call away. And we have to make sure that Chase Opsgarden is okay. Opsgarden did the same thing in the state tournament on a slow throw back to the pitcher he stole home. This was not a slow throw. Yeah, it looked like he did get him on that left leg.
Oh, he hurt his shoulder when he landed. It looks like he grabs the shoulder when he lands. Right here, that left shoulder. Ow.
Yeah, the shoulder and elbow.
That one just jammed back in.
Ouch.
Yeah, there's a tag there. Got him on the left knee.
They got to hope it'll come in. A lot of the guys off the bench delivered as we take a look at our Honda game summary. And just like that, we've gone from 8-2 to 8-8. We've had a fried Oreo go down, Rossi's gullet, so we're good there. A lot of activity going on in the booth in this game.
8 of the 9 in Hawaii's lineup have scored a run. Virginia's 6 in the 3rd. Rossi, we doing all right, bud?
I'm golden right there. Yeah, I got a little sugar rush. Get me
down.
back. Yeah, I'm locked back. Yeah, hey, Carl took down the funnel cake. Don't let him fool you.
I did not go for the fried Oreo, just a little funnel cake.
You guys are talking a little faster right now. Get a little sugar in your system.
Woo woo. Got a ball game.
We get a game. The really important and good news is that Opsgarden, after being checked by the athletic trainers here, is back on the mound, and it's a whole new world here for Hawaii and Virginia. 8-8, top of the 4th inning. Kahaleau swings and misses at that. 9:16 in the East. We got a lot of folks in Virginia watching this game. Got a lot of folks on the islands of Hawaii watching this game tonight. That ball is driven to left. It's going to stay fair, and it's going to get down. Kahaleau to second base, and a leadoff double after giving up 6. That's how you do it.
All over this breaking ball. Just get me over. Jumps on it. When you get down and you want to start a spark, you got to get that leadoff guy on. Great swing here. Leadoff double. Need to make something happen. Here comes Hawaii again. This is going to be back and forth all night.
Logan Kulolea bats now. We haven't had one of these wild Little League games in a while.
No. You're going to have a decision at this point on the mound after this at bat. And it's not an easy one at this point. I mean, I think you just now you try to win the thing, and if we got to worry about tomorrow, worry about it then. But if Chase Opsgarden faces another hitter after this, he would not be able to go tomorrow if Virginia's playing.
Right. Here's a breaking ball. That's in there for a strike. 2-1. Throw fewer than 20 pitches, you're eligible to pitch the next day. You can see the pitch counts at 21, but it goes back to what the number was when this batter started. Fastball right by him. 2-2. That's a really good question. What would you do? I mean, you gotta win tonight. That gets you the days off, gets you to the championship game.
I've already set up my other 2 guys with not a whole lot of pitches. I'm letting him ride it out. I'm going with my man right here.
I'm rolling now to try to win this.
Yeah. My kids have shown fight. I want to have their back. They've shown they're going to come back. They're going to continue to battle.
I think the other thing it does is it sends a message to every kid out there that, all right, boys, now we're all in. Now we're all in. And I think
we may not be all in. Let's just. We might not be.
We're deciding how in we are right now.
Good job, man.
I think we're out.
Way to come back and get him. You're over 20. I may need you tomorrow, okay? Did a good job, baby. Hey, let's go. Okay? Hey, remember, not pulling off. Okay? Straight down the mound. Draw a line if you have to. Draw a line down the mound if you have to. Strong glove. Don't yank it. You don't need to. Just work the knuckle curve, okay? You're good.
Wait, what? Work the knuckle curve.
Why wouldn't you?
I like that. All right, Opes Garden's healthy. We got ourselves a good one here. And another pitcher coming in for Virginia. We got an eye on tomorrow with Mike Trout.
No.
Okay. But the race for second place is great. Ezekiel Elliott, the latest on his holdout. Mel Kiper Jr. is 2020 big boy. That's Sports Center after the Yanks and A's on ESPN and the ESPN app. Yamaho Akima will bat now, and we'll see how Brady Yates does. Pitching change made. First pitch fired in there for strike one.
Got to have a lot of confidence in your pitching. They talk about their pitching depth. We just hadn't had to see it. Brady Yates. 0-0 ball game here in the fourth. Pretty good arm, looks like. Not bad to go to your fourth guy, huh, KP?
No, they can roll some guys out there. Brady Yates hasn't pitched in this Little League World Series yet. That time just pumps 2 fastballs in there.
One out in the fourth inning. Akima. That ball is lifted sky high. Lee going back here, and it's off the screen. Feels like such an important part when you come in relief and you throw a few strikes as opposed to a few balls. Like, it really feels that's a breather now. I got the ball over the plate. I got confidence.
Yeah. Especially when you haven't been out there in this whole tournament.
Right. 0-2. Ooh. High left field, playable. Joe Ross there, and no tag. Good play by Joe in left field. That one was up there for a while.
Yeah, he had a chance to circle that wagon a couple times. It was up there in that night air. I mean, that was way up there. That ball was crushed straight up.
Strike one. Caleb Mathias. Yep, I'm good. I went. I got hit by a pitch in the first, scored a run, then he grounded out to second. Go ahead run on second base. Now you can see how Virginia was able to navigate through the districts and the sectionals and then the regionals and the states. They got some significant arms. This is all blooper to second. Fielded, fired, safe at first base. That one had a little backspin on it. And Mathias beats it out, and we get runners on the corners.
There's really, you can't do anything else defensively on that one. If you can't get to catch it, you got to wait. You know it's going to be a hard hop to read because it's spinning so much when it gets in the dirt. It's a quick transfer, quick throw. Just a quick runner. Mathias was flying down the line.
Shiloh Gilliland again. We saw him pinch hit in the first. He delivered a double and scored a couple. He's got a chance to do the same thing again. Deliver a run, if not more. Corner for a strike, and Justin Lee just fires it right back to his pitcher, Brady Yates. Ripped into left field. That's a clean single and an RBI. Wow, how about the ability of Shiloh Gilliland to deliver for this team?
He's fired up. High fives all the way around. Mom loves it. This is just a four-seam fastball. Grip it and rip it. And old Gilly just all over this fastball. Light line drive swing. Pulls those hands in nicely. This ball is laced to left field.
Drops a Gilly on him.
I like that.
Gilly.
Yeah.
Nicholas Nishiwa now. Number 9 spot in the batting order. That's poured in for a strike. So after they scored 6 in the bottom of the third, Hawaii answers Virginia with 1. And they have now scored in all 4 innings. 5 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. 1 more here. Ooh, off speed. That one gets away. Nope. We got a runner at first, way off, but Justin Lee will not throw behind. Probably a smart play. Gilliland thought perhaps Matthias would take off from second, and he didn't.
We heard the coach talk about that knuckle curve. That's the first time we've seen it. That's going to be tough to hit if he can get that over for strikes.
0-2. Uh-oh, threw it to the backstop, and everybody's going to move up 60 feet.
Just a bit outside.
That one got away a little bit.
Ball 4. Ball 8. Lowe and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded on 12 straight.
Hit the bull. That was that's the high heater that you just let go. I love the idea there. Change the eye level, just let it eat, just a little bit out of the reach of Justin Lee.
Let it eat, let it Ross.
Let it eat.
One pitch away now.
That's all. Off speed, he got it. Popped up to the first baseman, Coleman. Good job there by Brady Yates. After donking the backstop, we get one.
No, now what?
Foudy incoming.
Here we go, boys. Look at Ross. You got to save some of the kids' casters.
Good God, another one.
Get in there. Do not eat all.
Instead of let it eat, we just let it Ross, which is similar to that.
Okay. That was sneaky.
I forgot about the popcorn.
Yeah.
This is
just
your
open it wide up.
This is your highlight piece.
Okay.
And this was you were violent.
I had to get it all in there. The powdered sugar.
All right, here we go. Cliff Bar Pringles. Double up on the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, we're way above 2. We're way above 2.
Okay.
Fogg, change that. Where's Kevin? Somebody change that.
You know what's not on there? Pig. Entire pig.
That's right.
There is powdered sugar shrapnel everywhere up here right now.
Yeah, it is. Impressive.
Powdered sugar shrapnel. Wow, it is like a beach up. You could build a sandcastle with what you have going here. Yeah, the netting does allow the kids to enjoy the ability to catch that ball off the screen. Like
It's
we're
cool.
Here.
When
now
you
we're gonna
catch it off the net, it's cool.
Without question.
You're never going to do this.
I did that when off the ball off the back nets on foul balls. If you ever got to run back there, let the ball hit the ground.
It's just cool.
Liam Fine.
It's good work by no play. Your boy Duke can play the game by no play. He's fun to watch.
Hey, Little League is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the official handles at Little League. Follow the action. Join the conversation with hashtag LLWS.
Right?
Yeah. Jules. We just cheersed an Oreo.
I never knew how good fried Oreos were. I didn't think I'd like them. I'm sad to report I love them.
I think Dirk wants one, by the way.
Jules, why are we the only ones that eat?
Pardon me?
Why are we the only ones that just crush?
I know.
Right?
Crush it, Dirk. Crush it. Crush it, Dirk. Yeah, Dirk. I know.
Feed the monster.
Come on, Ravi. Let's eat more.
I got some funnel cake up here.
Come on, Rav. Try harder.
Here's what hurt me today is that you said the beef dip was the greatest thing you've ever eaten.
Outside of fried Oreos.
Outside, okay. Because Ross,
best sandwich
Rossi
I've
has
ever
not had the beef dip and says he wouldn't like it.
Nah, I'm not a big beef dip. I mean, I don't need the soggy bun. The au jus, I'm down on the jus.
There's a lot of sog.
Shortstop, an easy one for Isaac Imamura.
White sog.
That's just not right. A lot of sog.
I don't know, but this is not work. I'm just going to tell you guys. They pay us to do this. This is great.
Well, it feels like 2 very quick outs given the way that this game has unfolded. Virginia scored 6 in their last at bat. And now Michael Bowden swings and fouls one off at the plate.
Here you go.
Baseball tonight will be the sandwich between us and the A's-Yankees game, if there is a sandwich. Maybe a small sandwich now that it's 9:30 and we're in the bottom of the
sandwich.
4th.
What are we eating?
That's a little high. Michael Bowden bats in the 7 spot.
1-1.
Lays down a bunt foul ball. Count goes to 1-2. His dad, the head coach, says, yeah, it's a little hard to have my son on the team, and I'm sure the son says the same thing. High expectations.
Hey, expand the zone. Let's go. Protect the plate.
Former SportsCenter top 10 guy. He was number 5, made a diving play in right field. He's gone there as he spins into a strikeout. And order is restored. Foudy's eating Oreos. Rossi's recovered. With David Ross, Kyle Peterson, Julie Foudy, 9-8. 16 hits, 5 errors. A beautiful, classic Little League baseball game. Back to the top of the order. Isaac Imamura leads off here in the first pitch from Brady Yates. Ball 1. Again, the winner moves to the United States Championship game. Loser gets Louisiana. Tomorrow. So we're down to our final 3 on the United States side, final 3 on the international side. Japan's already advanced to the international championship game, and they will face either Curacao or have a rematch with South Korea, team they beat today. Imamura has reached base 3 times tonight, all via the walk. That's what you want your leadoff guy to do, get on base.
Yeah, he sets the tone for this Hawaii group. Tough at bats. You saw him take that 2-0 pitch. Good short stroke. A lot of foul balls.
Misses outside. Big Isaac is 4'8", 100 pounds.
3-2.
His favorite baseball movie, which we all love, The Sandlot. That one is into left field as Chase Opsgarten couldn't get it. You go, Isaac Imamura. He's reached base 4 times now with a walk, and a single.
This dude's fun to watch. We saw him on the mound the other day, too. I mean, stepped up on the mound. All 4'8" of him was pumping fastballs in there. This time takes a ball that's maybe just a little bit up and out of the zone, drives it to left field. And he's standing on first base again.
Now Branson Hong. Hawaii keeps the pressure on. And the breaking ball misses 4 times in 5 innings. The leadoff guy has been aboard.
That's a recipe for winning.
Yep. Two and Hong takes that practice swing. He feels real comfortable at the plate.
All the fastballs Brady Yates has thrown, these guys take pitches like they know they're coming. That breaking ball right there was tough to lay off of. Nice take.
He wants to be a physical therapist. He's one of those that's deep into it all. He enjoys swimming for the reason that it helps enjoy the development of the scapula muscle, and that helps you throw the baseball. So he's a thinking man's guy, now going down to second, and we got first and second, nobody out. Where are you on the scapula muscle?
I can't even breathe right now eating the Oreos.
Swimming may be a good idea tomorrow.
Or tonight, I might need to walk back to the hotel.
If you swim tonight, you're going to sink.
What's going on? Okay. You yanking a little bit on your front side? All right, so let's stop doing that. Don't take anything off of it, just throw it. But just stay straight down the mound. Lead with your hip, try not to yank the shoulder, okay? Let's try to do strong glove side. Your elbow, your hip, right into the glove. Let's just try that a couple pitches and just get back on track. Don't even worry about the shoes in the box. You and Justin, okay? Throwing a pin. We're good. Hey, we're good. Infield. Turn 2. Let's go.
What do you got, KP?
Good with that. Yeah. Take the hip and the front elbow right towards the catcher and just trying to stay in line as long as you can.
Love that he asked the catcher. Yeah, love that he asked the catcher, like, where's he missing? What's going on? Justin Lee knows a little bit about pitching, where that ball's missing.
I think the biggest thing, if you're a coach, you go out and talk to a pitcher, and I don't know the way this is hidden, but if you're a coach, like, don't say 9 things.
Right.
You know, like just 1 or 2 quick, and that was good right there. Like hip, elbow, right towards home plate.
That's a fair ball down the line from Pascal. Imamura touches third. He's in. Also being waved in is Hong. And a big double, and 2 more runs come in for Jaron Pasquale.
We feel like it's just a matter of time before Jaron Pasquale breaks out. Pretty good at bats here tonight. Nothing to show for it. Gets it another back-to-back fastball in. Look how he pulls those hands in really nicely. Keeps that head down. Just able to keep that fair right over the bag at third. Great effort by Brody Harris at third base, but huge double for Hawaii. Give them a little bit of breathing room here late in the game.
I don't think you can challenge this one. I think it's a play that you cannot challenge.
Ball went down the third baseline, appeared to hop right over the bag in fair territory. Bowden just asking if it's something that can be looked at. It was close, but it definitely
that's fair. Yeah,
splits the bag.
Yeah.
Not a pretty good pitch, but this is a really good hitter here. And they've increased their lead to 11-8. Coach of Virginia is an attorney, so he's used to appealing things and want to make sure we're good here. Kahale Howe now bats. That's a good pitch. The hat falls off again. If you're Brady Yates, what are you doing to make sure that hat stays on?
Get a haircut.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's about all you can do.
That's it.
Another one at third, fielded cleanly, long throw. That's off the bag, and everybody is safe. You didn't even see it, but over there going to second to third. Pasquale fell down. He's up, he's okay. Got some dirt on that hand of his to protect himself.
KP, I think one of the hardest things to do here, you make a nice play, just gather yourself a second longer and move those feet towards first base. Great play at third base by Brody Harris. Checks the runner and then just maybe rushes the throw just a little bit and leaves it wide right there for Matt Coleman at first base. Good effort. Couldn't stay on the bag.
No, I'm with you. Maybe a little bit quick. I'm going to tell you, though, the footwork by Matt Coleman, that little first baseman over there,
yes,
to move his foot all the way to that corner of the base and then go into foul territory and try to catch it. And I know he couldn't keep his foot on long enough, but that's not easy to do.
Kulolea to short. Oh, man, Obstgarden was looking to do something before he had the ball in his glove. And that's a second consecutive error for Virginia. It plated Pasquale, and another run for Hawaii.
Hawaii continues to put the pressure on here. They're nonstop, relentless, putting the ball in play, making you make plays, playing fast.
Play.
One ball, one strike. Yates, Duke Aloy. 5-1-2-1-3. Number of runs that have been scored by Hawaii in the innings. This is a blooper in the left. That's going to get down. Diving back safely and a good effort there. Good coaching, too. You can hear him say, stay, 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 and he got back. Kale Howe diving back in, and the bases are loaded.
Hey, no outs. Move ground ball. Freeze line drive. We tagging up. Okay?
One thing I take away from this Hawaii team, they can hit the heater. They are all over the fastball. Bases loaded, nobody out. Still here in the top of the fifth.
Caleb Matthias steps in. The reinforcements running down to the bullpen one more time for Virginia. That's Kia Henson. Of the 26 at bats, this is a good one that Hawaii has had tonight. 20 have come with men in scoring position. They've had traffic on the bases all night.
Hey, lefty, go get it.
In the dirt, and Lee keeps that one close enough. A little demoralizing for Virginia after coming back from 8-2 to tie it 8-8. They have given up 1 and now 3 more in this inning. We may be seeing a pitching change.
Okay? Hey. Hey. It's okay, man. It's just a baseball game, okay? Hey, you go play third for me? All right, go play third.
Brady Yates hang-dogging a little bit. Bummed out about the way that transpired. Pitching change here at the World Series. That stirs it all for New York so far. It is the Yankees and A's coming up 10 o'clock Eastern time. We're in the 5th inning. We got nobody out. And Kean Henson is on to pitch for Virginia. For a while, it looked like Hawaii was cakewalking to the championship game. Then it looked like maybe not so much, and now it kind of feels that way again. Virginia, though, the home team, they get 6 outs to play with once they get out of this bases loaded situation, and he comes in with the count already 2-0. And now 3-0. Kind of an abrupt change from the manager in the middle of a count where the pitch count wouldn't matter. Up the middle, and that's caught by the shortstop. No advancement anywhere on a line drive. Good fight back there from Kean Henson.
Yeah, that's not comfy to come in 2-0 count and you got traffic all over the place. It's a big first out right there. Can roll double play and get out of it.
He could. The problem is Shiloh Gilliland is coming up, and have a night, Shiloh.
Yeah. Wow.
Hit a rocket his last time up, had a double his first time up.
Nice stop.
Got 3 RBIs. You look around the outfield, you see the center and right fielder, Michael Bowden and Brody Harris, really shallow. That's a breaking ball that does break in there for a strike. 1-1. Just a little more electricity in the bat of Gilliland than many other kids at 5'7", 140.
And Rossi, it's just a little toe tap. There's not a lot of movement on that lower half.
And he's got that weight on that backside. That's these good hitters you see at a young age. A lot of weight on that back leg. And really just a fire of the hips and hands together. This Hawaii team in general, I'd like to see their drill work at a young age. They seem to just have simple approaches up and down the lineup.
Shiloh's not a big fan of breakfast on the day of a game, so he didn't have breakfast this morning. And he's gone there. Good job by Kean Henson.
Yes.
Keeps him loaded, keeps him within striking distance, down 4.
I like the aggressive approach, too. I mean, you come in this spot, Gilliland's already hit the ball hard a few different times. We're just going to let the fastball go. Elevate that thing in on his hands. It's always a tough one to get to. So with the bases loaded, it's a fly ball out, now a strikeout.
Nicholas Nishiwa trying to add to this 12-8 lead with them loaded. 1 ball, no strikes. He plays the ukulele. Kyle, you'd like to hang out with him too. He's a big blackjack player. Imagine Nicholas on the flight from Hawaii looking for guys to play a little blackjack with.
Good job. Here we go. 1-1.
Taking meal money all over the place. No, you want to double down there. Absolutely you do.
That's in there for a strike as well. Right underneath the left arm.
John Candy in stripes. Come on, bluff me. Bluff me. Oh, buddy. Missed him.
That's hard to do behind the neck. Good job of getting out of the way there for Nicholas.
3-2, bases loaded. Got to come in with one. And he does, and it's popped up. Hopescarton going out, and thankfully he gives way to Joe Ross. How many pitches have been thrown in this game? Quickly. 241.
Wow.
Families on America's network.
Welcome back, everyone. They have scored 3 more runs in the top of the 5th inning. And it is now 12-8. Carl Ravitch, David Ross, Kyle Peterson, Julie Foudy on ESPN. Over on ESPN2, the Kids Cast continues. You got Aiden, Eddie, and Monet Davis over there, and they're doing a terrific job. A couple of field reporters as well. And they're enjoying themselves, having a blast over on ESPN2.
Thrown into one here. You get a 12-8 ball game with 19 hits and a few errors. Make sure you got pencils and not pens, kids.
And that's over the head of the shortstop, Imamura. Our guy, Noah Culpepper, delivers. Aiden and Eddie, by the way, and the field reporters all go to the Bruce Beck Broadcasting School. Bruce, an Ithaca College graduate and a New York City sports broadcaster for a number of years. Really pours his heart and soul into that, and it's a very popular program, growing each year. And Bruce takes a vacation week to do it, so we give a shout out to Bruce Beck for what he's done, and an opportunity for these kids tonight, one they'll never forget. Pitch away to Matt Coleman. That sugar high you had seems to have crashed back down there. Where'd you go?
Huh? Fire the Oreos back up.
Where did you go? You go to bed? Curfew at what, 9:30? What happened?
Getting all this powdered sugar off of him.
Three and two. Virginia's interested in base runners. 4-run deficit, not insurmountable for this club. And after Coleman, you're back to the top of the order. And now we got 2 men on. Not going anywhere.
Their coach been preaching it all night. The lead doesn't matter. We can hit. We can get guys on. Let's move. Let's do what we do. Move the baseball around.
Hey, here we
First
go.
2 guys on. Getting back to the top of this lineup.
Hey, baseball.
It's a good swing there by Chase.
He's just a gamer, isn't he? We saw him try to steal home. Hurt his shoulder. Went back right on the mound. Playing shortstop. Favorite player, Baez. That one is laced. Caught by the second baseman. Nice play by Nishiwa. And a heads-up base running as well by Culpepper to get back. That was destined for the wall out there and right.
KP, the IQ of these baseball players blows my mind. That is a double play at almost every level. Great base running there by our guy Noah Culpepper at second base, freezing on this line drive, gets out ahead, reads it, and dives back in one step. Great heads-up base running, nice swing, nice play all the way around.
Brady Yates. Strike one. Boy, a game of inches. That one was laced by Opsgarden, and Nashiwa was there to snare it. Yates and then Justin Lee.
Well, Russ, you're dead on. That's the one thing that always impresses me with these kids every year. It's just how well they know the game. And you're right. I mean, a lot of times you get excited in a spot like that. You get too far off, double play, innings totally different. Now you still got first and second, one out.
Smothered. Culpepper dances around, and he gets back to second. This game started at 7:30. We certainly appreciate everybody who's been with us 2.5 hours in. Entertaining for sure. Hawaii and Virginia, the winner to the United States Championship game. Boy, you don't want to have Justin Lee come up with the bases loaded. He may get out of that. I'm going for a single mode and go deep. This ball sky high on the infield. Imamura on an infield fly makes the play. No advancement, 2 down.
Nice little
tough play.
Ball's drifting. It's high up there. These boys are hitting it way up there above these lights.
This is what Justin Lee did since the start of the regionals.
Is that good?
That's really good.
He's also been involved in 2 no-hitters.
That helps.
Besides that, just kind of hanging out.
It's a good location from Branson Young. There's Jeannie, Justin's mom. This crowd will go bananas if he can do some damage.
Good stop again. Hawaii catchers no pass balls this Little League World Series. Been a wall back there.
Pass ball different than a wild pitch.
Yeah. No such thing as pass balls to me. I'm just saying. Just saying, KP. It's always a pitcher's fault.
Get some more powdered sugar.
Remember, as dangerous as Lee has been, and the numbers indicate he's the most dangerous, Colton Hicks behind him has been very good tonight.
What's funny, we see that so much in this tournament. The guys we lock on, the key hitters, these guys have been getting walked a lot to get to this level and to get to this tournament. The guys behind them are the ones that are getting pitched to in these big situations. You're going to pitch around Lee when you have the opportunity. The guys behind him, like Colton Hicks and Liam Thien, have to step up. They're used to that spot.
Biggest pitch of the night, bottom 5, down by 4. And a 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. I believe if Virginia's going to get back, you gotta chip away this inning. You go into that last inning without these hitters up. Be a big challenge.
Ooh. Boy, he's got a nice swing.
Yeah, he does. His little brother taught him how to hit.
Yep. Preach line drives. He calls time.
He's watching.
He's focused. He'll take the walk. That one gets by. Culpepper, who's a firecracker down there at third. This takes the turn, and now the bases are loaded, tying run to the plate. '11-year-old Colton Hicks. Mom Melissa, who dedicates her time, she's a special ed resource teacher here watching this one, and it's ball 1. On the ground to third, easy play and a fair ball. That will do it for that inning. They will leave him loaded again. Part of the story for Virginia will going to be the number of guys they've left on base tonight. Yankees and A's coming up after who's back. The praying Mickey Mantis.
It's about the only thing you haven't eaten this week is one of those. You see that? See the praying mantis out there?
Yeah. How about that?
You didn't hear what he said.
No, I didn't hear what he said. I was getting some stats.
I was giving you a compliment.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
So something about it's like one of the only things you haven't eaten yet?
Well, yeah, well, it would have been some greens finally.
Right.
Got a little bit of veggies in me, a little protein,
a little side of ranch and fire
it up. Right? Who doesn't like ranch?
You have problems. Big probs. Well, it seems like Isaac Imamura has been up 19 times tonight. He's back up again. He has reached base all 4 of his previous plate appearances with 3 walks and a single. Think you're getting Imamura out or what?
I love his approach. He's the guy that sets the tone, and it doesn't matter how hard you throw. Yeah, I've seen him lace fastballs all over the yard during this tournament. Got to flip him some breaking balls or try something different. His approach, it's quiet, it's simple, and it's direct to the baseball.
Sorry, man.
1-2. Last inning of this Little League World Series game here tonight. Hawaii with a win goes to the United States Championship game. Last year, Honolulu won the whole thing. This group from the island of Maui, and that one is high and tight, 2-2. I wouldn't hide. I mean, all we do is get on base. We're good here.
Tell you, no matter what, the parents are feeling pressure.
New baseball.
Look at him smiling up there. Ball was outside, but you never know here with a 2-strike count. Let's foul it off. Stay alive.
That's what's so different to hear the coach say, hey, get ready, expand the zone with 2 strikes. Like the last thing you want to teach when you get older, but oof. Never know at this level. And that's something that never changes either. No matter what, when you think they missed a call, you look right in the dugout at the coach to let them know, right?
Nope. Why not?
Guess where he is.
And the breaking ball. Yep. He hits them all.
He's been on base 5 times. Justin Lee looks like he banged his elbow there behind home plate. I'm not sure if the bat may have caught him, but he's rubbing that elbow, and he's in a little bit of pain. Keep an eye on him. Send it down to Julie.
Carl, I'm with Kamaha'o Akima's mom, Darnell. And Darnell, you have made the lays for the entire family that's here from Hawaii. And I got one. Bless you. Tell us about the tradition in Hawaii.
So a lei, when we give a lei to someone, either if they're coming in to see us, if they're leaving us, or graduation, or a birthday, and it just is another form of love to symbolize for us. Leis can be made in many different ways. Fresh flour, and because I knew it would be gone, hopefully for a long time, I made something that would last for a long time. And so my gift to the team, the parents, was to make a yarn lei for each parent, you know, mother and father, just to represent who we are, where we come from. And this lei also is, it's a group effort. So my sister made these labels.
Yeah.
My auntie Mapu made these bows. So I got to just, you know, make the leis and use the bows and the labels that were made. So
Derek Sebastian, Marley's dad, said that since I now have a lei, I am a family member. I am Mama Jules.
That's right.
So I have always wanted family in Hawaii. I'll be over next week visiting.
Okay, great. You got to check us out. So we can give you a real lei, a flower lei.
This is a crazy game. And as a mom, it's back and forth. How are you doing with the emotion of this game?
It goes up and down, like you said. I do a lot of praying. And, you know, just I want the boys to also have a good time. Of course, the win is always, you know, for us, or we would like to win, but it's about having fun and the memories. I hope my son comes home with a lot of stories because I'm excited.
That's the beauty of this event, isn't it? Enjoy the game.
Hey, Julie, check out that guy right behind you on your right shoulder. That dude there, he was dancing the entire time.
Old Smiley right there.
The dancers?
Yeah, the dancers, both of them.
She's jumping in.
This is what we had the whole time. Yep.
That's a Jersey shake, right? The shy one of the group.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Julie's got a place to go visit.
I thought it was really neat. When they were announcing the lineups, they exchanged lays with the Virginia group. Good gesture there from the Hawaii team. Oh.
And watch that bat 4D comes right back into the elbow funny bone of Justin Lee, and that hurt.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times. The cup end of that bat really stings. It would almost feel a little bit better if you got a little more barrel on there, but when it hits right there at the point of that bat, that edge catches you in the forearm or the elbow where it caught Justin Lee. That is a painful, painful shot. So you want to be a catcher.
Right, exactly. You can tell a little delayed on that throwback. It hurts. That's going to bark, right? Will it feel worse given your experience with it? It's like later, tomorrow, or is this the worst of it?
No, it'll be a little sore, yeah. I think probably tomorrow when you wake up is usually we'll get a little blood flow in there once you get moving around. Here, it'll be a little stiff for a minute. You'll forget about it by the end of the inning, but tomorrow morning it'll remind you when you wake up.
All right, Imamura is aboard again. He's been on 5 times. Here's Branson Hong, and it gets no easier for Kean Henson on the mound. These guys rake. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hong's been on 3 times. Pascal's been on twice. They've each have scored 2 runs. To third, that's caught over there by the tall Brady Yates for the first out. The score holds up. Virginia's going to have a chance tomorrow to advance for a rematch with Hawaii. They're going to have to deal with a red-hot Louisiana team. Jaron Pascal, the best hitter on this club.
Tell you what, Kean Henson can really flip that breaking ball in front door almost every time, Kyle. I don't know how difficult that is, but he's got a great feel for throwing that inside to these right-handed hitters.
Came in at a huge spot, got out of a bases loaded jam.
Popped up, playable. Henson gives way to Thien, and there are 2 down. Slow roller, going to be a tough play. Yates, go! He threw it too high and too hard. Liam Thiem went up. That thing was airmailed. Yates has a strong arm.
Good job of Liam just to get a glove on this one.
No doubt.
Had time on this one too. I think maybe just tried to rush it a little bit harder than you needed to, just to keep that one from going down the right field line's good work.
That almost took Liam's glove, arm, hand, body with him. So Logan Kulalea will bat here. Late swing from Kulalea. Since baseball tonight has been bumped and we're going right to that Yankees-A's game. Just a couple of scores from the major leagues. The Yankees underway. The Indians and Mets are 2-2 after 9. The Brewers leading the Cardinals 5-3. A lot of tie games. Giants-Cubs 7-7. Center field, Bowden under it, and he's there to make the play. All right, what are we going to do to rally the troops? We'll listen in to the manager of the team from Virginia before we take a timeout here, going to the bottom of the 6th.
Let's scratch and claw. Scratch and claw, get runners on, okay? Hey, come on. We can do this. Let's go. Hits on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
They need 4 to tie. Series presented by T-Mobile. Japan a winner today over South Korea. Curacao a winner yesterday over Venezuela. So it's those two that'll play tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time. That game will be on ESPN. And at the end of it, we will have our championship game set on the international side. It'll be Japan against the winner. And then on the U.S. side, Louisiana waiting the loser of this one. Right now, it looks like Virginia. And the winner moves on to the championship game. So all the 16 teams have been reduced to what's left here. And we'll have our championship games on Saturday. The overall Little League World Series crown to be determined on Sunday. Chance for Hawaii to go back-to-back as champions of the Little League World Series. That hasn't happened since 2011, 12, and 13 when teams from California won it. I like that. Talking to you, Rossi. Stud Muffin.
No, we are getting crazy.
It's Liam Thyen. He'll be followed by Ross and Bowden. How about Liam Thyen? Favorite baseball player, Josh Hader. Ouch! Back of the leg. Wear that and go down to first. He claps like we're good. It's what we needed.
He knows that's how you start it. Get runners on when you're down. You get these things loaded up for somebody to pop one.
Hey!
10:17 p.m. Apparently Nataro went off the clock at 10. Researcher didn't even hear that. He is gone. Chase Triplett off the screen. Thinking, given the way that you've consumed, if we put a little mattress behind this, you could just stay here.
No, I would be.
Shut it right
it's
now.
Free food here for me. I'm in.
Oh, good spot.
Two and two. Triplett's been terrific off the bench. Slow roller fielded by the pitcher Hong, and he's got a play at first. Wow, what a job. Branson Hong thought about going a second, couldn't find the grip, and fired to first to get Triplett.
Hey, just want it out wherever you can get it, and this is not easy. I mean, when you don't handle it initially and then you've got traffic behind you, your mind starts speeding up. I mean, it's right about now. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Ooh. Still gets enough of it from the knees, throws a bullet over to first base to get a big first out. That's not easy to handle at first either, Rossi. That's a missile.
That's good hands on both their parts. That was a nice recovery there. Staying poised, fielding your position. You're right, KP. You start to think, I gotta fire it, and that's usually when you throw it in the crapper. That's a technical term I like to use. I've done that.
Haven't we all?
Sorry, boys. Just came out.
Now going to third, double play to end it. No, that one gets into left field. Now we're going to try to score after getting hit by a pitch. Safe at home. Good effort. Liam Thyen, way to keep fighting.
All right, now got one on the board. Leadoff walk, go to second on the ground ball. Now playing their position well over there at first.
Liam Thyen couldn't decide whether he wanted to go back to second and try third. A little bit of a late jump. Nakaya just sees him go, tries to make a throw, make something happen there, and then all chaos breaks loose. But One across, now they're down 3.
Noah Culpepper center field. And there it is. Hawaii will advance to the United States Championship game. What a wild one. 12-9 your final. 21 runs. 21 hits. 9 errors. 290 pitches.
Jeez.
And one of the great Rossi-isms of all time, late. Late. For those who were waiting for the Yankees and A's, they just had a special treat. You are a beautiful, beautiful man.
Yes.
Ross wins tonight.
Yep. 1-0 you.
Yep. That is a win.
7 Oreos later.
High fives all around. They could meet again. Virginia will be taking on Louisiana tomorrow, and that should be another really good game. That's at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN. A little earlier start than we've had. 7 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN. And then, of course, the championship game Saturday at 3:30 Eastern Time. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage here on ESPN. The Kids Cast as well on ESPN2. For Rossi, Kyle Peterson, Julie Foudy, our entire crew. Our final score 12-9. Yankees and A's coming up now. I'm Carl Ravitch saying we'll see you tomorrow at 3, and so long from the Little League World Series.